My name is Lelsie Novak. I am 30 years old and I have been a member for 6 months now. So I started looking at CrossFit because I wasn't happy with how I felt and how I looked, and I knew that I wanted to change, and I thought that I was just destined to be the big girl, and I didn't want that. I wanted to change it, so I did. So a lot of it was before I came to CrossFit Chicago Heights. I tried to diet and cut everything out that wasn't good for you and wasn't really working out. I wasn't doing much of anything activity-wise. I was working on a desk job and I didn't have any energy to do anything else, so I just tried to eat healthy, and that was about it. I mean, I wasn't doing anything activity-wise. So I did do at another CrossFit gym. It was like CrossFit boot camp is what they called it. And it was nice. You know, I liked having the instruction of it, but I just wasn't pushing myself enough. And that was 2 or 3 years before I even started coming to CrossFit Chicago Heights. So I didn't so much have reservations about doing CrossFit like as a workout itself. I just had reservations about working out in general. Like I said, I'm not thin, I'm not in shape. So a lot of it was just my anxiety. I didn't want to be looked at as the big girl who couldn't do something. And that, you know, a lot of it, I've said it before, is just getting out of my own headspace and doing what I need to do and not caring what anybody else is doing. Some of the benefits I've gotten are obviously I feel 100% better physically, and that is, you know, improving every single day that I come and I show up, even if I don't want to. And but more so than that, it's the mental aspect. I am not as anxious anymore. I come in and I don't care if anybody's looking at me because I'm doing this for me, and that has been the biggest change and the best change that I could have asked for. It's been a big struggle to step on the scale every morning or every week or, you know, however often, and not see those pounds going away. But I think through looking at my pictures and, you know, if I'm feeling discouraged, to take a step back and say, but I wasn't where I was in August when I started. And even though those pounds are not gone, I know that, you know, it's muscle burns fat, muscle weighs more than fat, and I'm gonna get to where I wanna be. And even if it's not, you know, I started with, okay, I wanna be 150 by next August. And I'm realizing that that probably won't happen now, but it's okay because my body is still changing and I'm still developing muscles in places I didn't even know I had muscles. So yeah, it is a struggle. It's something that I still struggle with and I probably will keep struggling with, but you know, the biggest thing is that I have an entire support team here, and that's been what's kept me going a lot of the days. I definitely enjoy when I come in and I know we're going heavy for the day. I feel like it's something that I have really excelled in that I wasn't expecting. I definitely thought, oh, I'll go in and be able to, you know, do the body weight stuff because that's what you should be able to do. That's normal, everyday things. And I struggle in that area, but I excel in, you know, lifting, and that's felt really good just to even hear people say like, oh, you did that really well for your first time, or, you know, it just is a great feeling to know that even though I'm not so great at just body weight or, you know, things like that, that I can excel in one area and still be able to do the entire workout. So the biggest difference between CrossFit Chicago Heights and other places that I have gone before is just the all-encompassing nature of it. It's not, okay, we're gonna just lift heavy and that's all we care about. I've noticed that that's a big thing with CrossFit, is like, if you're not lifting heavy, you're not doing it right. And I just know that that's not the mentality here. If I can't lift heavy one day, it doesn't make my workout, you know, a bad workout. It doesn't make it any less. To anybody who has reservations about doing CrossFit, get over it. Get in here, come and check it out. The worst that's gonna happen is you don't like it, and there's no shame in that. It might not be for everybody, but accept it is, because anybody can do this, and just come on in and see what, you know, they've got to offer.